Hello and welcome. Chris from Missouri here, bringing you another video about vintage baseball cards. In this video, though, I'm not going to show you any baseball cards. What I'm doing in this video is I'm voting for the 2024 YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. Now, I, for one, don't like to do this. Um, it's it it's holding my feet to the fire. When I was a young physical education teacher, I remember like being in front of a junior high class and picking teams for, like, let's say dodgeball, and I would say, okay, Courtney, I want you to go to be on pick a person on your team. I want you to pick the best looking guy in class, and oh gosh, that would make her nervous. Or Timmy, your turn to choose. You pick the smartest girl in class, and that's holding his feet to the fire. And he didn't, he didn't want to have to do that. Well, I feel the same way right now, trying to narrow down to 10 people. Now, what I have to do is I have to pick people that have been doing YouTube content for over 3 years, and I feel like it's my duty as a part of the community to do this. And it's very difficult. Now, here's what I chose. Here was my parameters, and I'm going to miss some people, but I wanted them to have thousands of subscribers. Mattered none to me. They needed to be part of the community, meaning I want to feel that they've reached out and helped other community members or other people. I want them to do content, and I don't want them to do drama content. And that's that's how I chose mine. And, if I got it wrong, I apologize. And I know I'm gonna miss one or two people. But here's my top 10. But number one, and it's really in no particular order, but I guess it is. But the first one is that I want to nominate is Don's Field of Dreams cards. Now, Don is the first person that ever reached out to me. He's been a big part of this community. He supports live streams. If you do a live stream, Don is making funny content to the side of it, and he's just great for the community, and I just love Don. Next is Josh, Rated Rookie. Now, Josh doesn't do a ton of videos, but when he does, it's incredible, and I love the way he does videos. And one of the other things that, for my criteria, is they have to have a collection. They have to have some kind of sports card collection. I don't want to hear headline news. I want to see good collections. And Josh, I believe, has one of the top 10 vintage card collections on YouTube. The third person, my favorite dude from the north, with Steven being close, but Mike Canadian Cards is who I want to nominate. What a big supporter of the hobby. What a generous guy. I had a fundraiser this past year to help Mike, a baseball collector, send some kids to Ecuador, and Mike Canadian Cards, super generous. Next one, another guy with great stuff, is Jay Stottlemyre. His Babe Ruth collection is just, oh gosh, just crazy. Now, another guy, and talking about generous, Eric Four Leaf Cards. He does a ton of videos. He does them quick. But let me tell you, the reason I put him on here is I know how generous he is with giving his time, giving his money, shouting out people. And so Eric gets my vote. One of the best storytellers on YouTube. If you haven't seen his channel, watch his channel. And his collection is great, but his storytelling is better. And it's TJ Mack. And just he has to be on here. Next on the list, I have to put him on here because we spent a weekend at the National together. He loves doing content. He loves breaking prices down, and he's on collaborations with Mike Baseball Collector, and he's on collaborations with Don's Field of Dreams, and that is John Wade Boggs fan. And plus, he has a super Wade Boggs collection. Another one that I watch, and he collects, and I put him down here because he's not afraid to speak his mind either. He's a good storyteller. He does a lot of TTM stuff, but he called out everybody that was in the Hall of Fame on a video earlier this year, and I respect that. And it's Eddie's Cardboard Chaos. Now, the next one is, he's funny. He has a character that he has created his own. He's on a lot of collaboration stuff. He responds to a lot of my videos, and that's Decon's Cardboard. And so I want to give Dougie a shout out and a nominee. And last but not least, he's probably got the biggest viewership on YouTube, and he's not in the Hall of Fame, but he's not crying to get in the Hall of Fame, and he has started to be on some other shows with other people. He's not. You guys watch him. He's the least arrogant person I know on this YouTube, and that's Baseball Collector Investor Dealer. He deserves to be on here. Now, guys, I missed some people. I just found out that before I had this written down that I did not put in Chuck Northside guy. So what I'm going to do is I'm giving a shout out. I'm going to try to give a shout out on every one of my videos. So my shout out on this one, even though I didn't put him in my top 10, is Chuck Northside guy. So I did not care to do this video very much, but I'm glad to do my duty. And I appreciate Mike Moynihan for getting this thing started years ago. And I appreciate Jake Legends Never Die for his time and effort in it. And guys, listen, remember, it's just a hobby. Collect what you like.